Hi guys, welcome back to Medical Mentor NEET PG Counseling Simplified series, and today we are going to dive in detail about Maharashtra NEET PG Counseling. So today we will look at what is the authority who is going to conduct the NEET PG Counseling in Maharashtra, and as well as what are the different type of seats, colleges, and as well as what are the category reservations and eligibility criteria, the registration round-wise rules and regulations, bond and stipend details, fee structures too. So let's take a look at the governing body of Maharashtra state. As you can see, Directorate of Medical Education and Research is the authority responsible for conducting of the counseling process, and which is also called as State Set Cell, located in Mumbai. And the body is called as Admission Regulating Authority and State Common Entrance Test Cell. So this body will take all the aspects of the counseling process in the Maharashtra state. Whereas, as we have understood about the governing body, let's take a look at what are the college types and seat bifurcations. Overall, there are 61 medical colleges in Maharashtra which offer nearly 5,458 seats. The seat distribution is as follows. Under the MCC counseling, the total number of seats are 3,155, out of which nearly 241 seats will come under AFMC colleges, which are Armed Forces Medical Colleges, and nearly 1,511 seats will come under the All India quota, which will cost around nearly 50% of the seats of Maharashtra, and 100% of the deemed university seats, which are 1,403. These all number of 3,155 seats will come under MCC counseling. When it comes to state counseling, the seats are 2,303, and which of 50% government college seats 1,499 as well as 100% private college seats 804 are included. So important point to note is nearly 30% of the government quota seats are reserved for in-service candidates, and another point is for in-service candidates the age limit is 48 years. So this is about the seat bifurcation and as well as the different types of colleges available in the state of Maharashtra. So now let's take a look at what are the different aspects of our eligibility for a candidate to claim any type of seat in the state of Maharashtra. So a candidate must be an Indian national and should have completed MBBS in the state of Maharashtra only. And the candidate, the medical college from which he has graduated from, should be affiliated to Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, or the medical college should be affiliated with a deemed university. Now let's take a look at the candidates who have passed a MBBS examination from a foreign university. So as you can see, they are not eligible to any of the admission process in the Maharashtra State Counseling. When it comes to the candidate who are domicile of state of Maharashtra and got allotted in the All India quota 15% of UG counseling into any of the AIMS college or central government institutions, so these candidates are also eligible to participate in the NEET PG counseling under the state of Maharashtra. And when it comes to NRIs, non-resident Indians are not eligible for any type of seat except for the NRI quota seats in the unaided private and private medical minority colleges. So these are the different eligibility conditions to be fulfilled by the candidates if they are interested to participate in the Maharashtra State Counseling. Now let's take a look at what are the different state colleges and as well as the different reservations part and seat types also. So as you can see, in the state of Maharashtra State Counseling, 100% of private college seats are conducted by the State Set Cell, out of which the bifurcation is as follows. So total 100% of the seats will be bifurcated as 50% institutional, 50% of seats for the State Set Cell quota. So as you can see, for the 50% of institutional quota, the bifurcation is as follows. 25% of seats for the constitutional quota and 25% seats for general. Out of 50% of the state cell quota cells, 35% are under the management quota and 15% seats are under the NRI quota. So now let's take a look at what are the reservation categories and how the candidates can claim the percentage of seats in the state government as well as in private colleges. So under the government colleges, 50% of the seats are again bifurcated according to these category reservations, in which scheduled caste can claim nearly 13% of the reservation. Scheduled tribes will claim 7% of reservation. When it comes to the Vimukta Jati, VJDTA will claim 3% reservation. Nomadic tribes, NTB, 2.5% reservation. NTC, 3.5% reservation. NTD, 2% reservation, and when it comes to other backward classes including SBC will claim nearly 19% of reservation under the government colleges. Whereas coming to the private colleges, the reservation categories are as follows. Scheduled caste will be taking nearly 6.5% reservation, ST 3.5% reservation, VJ DT A 1.5%, NTB 1.25%, NTC 1.75%, NTD 1%, OBC including SBC will claim 9.5% reservation under the 25% seats in the private colleges. So this is how the category reservations will take place in the state of Maharashtra for both government and as well as in the private colleges. Now let's take a look at the competition analysis for all these category reservations. What are the number of students present and how many of the students have secured the number of seats available in the Maharashtra. So as you can see, the open number of candidates were 2,820 according to the last year's 2023 data, out of which for the open category we had only 682 seats. When it comes to OBC, the total number of candidates were 1,258 and the seats available were only 302. When it comes to SC, total number of candidates were 676 and the total number of seats were 222. And when it comes to EWS, economically weaker section, total number of candidates were 549 but number of seats available were 119. Whereas coming to the ST, total number of candidates were 293. Number of seats available are only 126. When it comes to NTC, number of candidates were 179 and number of seats were only 57. When it comes to NTD, the total number of candidates were 173 and number of seats available were only 32. Whereas coming to DF VJA, Vimukta Jati, the number of candidates were 150 and the seats available were only 51. And coming to the NTB section reservation category seats, the number of candidates were 138 but the number of seats available were only 70. By this analysis, we can simply say that there is high number of competition for all the category type of seats, even for the open seats also in the state of Maharashtra. Now let's take a look at what are the different list of documents required when you are going to participate in the state of Maharashtra and when you are going to complete the admission procedure in the state colleges. So any candidate who is allotted with a seat must and should have to carry these list of documents. The first one is online application form of NEET PG, their admit card, any photo ID either like of Aadhaar card, driving license, PAN card or passport, copy of the complete mark sheets of their graduation, MBBS graduation, nationality certificate or valid passport or school leaving certificate of SSC or HSC in which it is indicating that you are an Indian national, MBBS degree or passing certificate, internship completion certificate from the university or head of the institution, or permanent or provisional registration certificate of Maharashtra Medical Council or other state medical council India or the MNC, and certificate from the head of institute stating that MBBS medical college or the institute from which the candidate has passed the MBBS examination is recognized by the NMC or Medical Council of India. The candidate also have to submit the medical fitness certificate and the annexure is named as annexure M. Further, other list of documents which every candidate must need are copy of the receipt of online fee payment of rupees 3,000 and as well as the security deposit which we have paid, caste certificate if any candidate is claiming any type of reservation, caste validity certificate, non-creamy layer certificate. EWS candidates should produce an eligibility certificate in the format, and as well as all India quota if a candidate is allotted, as we had discussed, he had completed the UG through all India quota 15% counseling. The candidate has to show a certificate mentioning that the candidate has allotted the seat under the 15% all India quota. For disabled persons, they have to submit a medical disability certificate which is issued from any of the authority of the Maharashtra state, bond release certificate from DMER Mumbai, which means that any of the candidate had completed the bond after their MBBS, they should submit the bond release certificate from the Directorate Medical and Education Research from the Mumbai. Orphan certificate, and if a candidate is NRI or OCA candidate, have to produce the required certificates. So from the list of documents, we can understand that there are so many of the documents which are required to be submitted, and many of you may not have an idea about what all these documents and where to get from. So for all these things, medical mentor will be going to help you, or you can contact us from the details given in the description. Now let's take a look at the counseling procedure and how the counseling starts from the beginning till the end. So first part of the counseling is registration. Now any candidate who is participating in the Maharashtra State Counseling will be paying the application fee of rupees 3,000 and as well as the security deposit, depending upon if the candidate is claiming any type of constitutional quota and type of the seat which they are claiming, either if it is a government seat or otherwise if it is a private seat. So if a candidate who is claiming constitutional reservation, means any of the category reservations, and seeking a seat in the government institution will pay a security deposit of 25,000, and the same candidate is interested to participate also in the private institutes will pay a fee of 1 lakh rupees. If a candidate without constitutional reservation is seeking a seat in government institute will pay a security deposit of rupees 25,000, and as well as if he is interested to participate in both government and as well as in private institute, they will pay a security deposit of 1 lakh. And if a candidate with constitutional reservation seeking a seat in government institute will pay a security deposit of rupees 12,500, and the same candidate if interested to participate in private institute too will pay security deposit of rupees 1 lakh. Now let's take a look at what are the steps involved in the Maharashtra Counseling. So online registration, as we had discussed, will be done through the website www.mahaset.org. They will do the payment of registration fee and the security deposit. Document uploading will be done, and then a notification released for the physical document verification. So after completion of all these steps, a notification will be released reflecting the merit list, means the candidates who are eligible for the round 1 choice filling, and then the round procedures will start, where in each and every round any candidate can do the fresh registration and all the candidates must do the fresh choice filling in each and every round. So let's take a look at the round wise rules and regulations. As you can see, if a candidate is allotted with a seat in the round 1, they will be having the choices like either they can report to the college by submitting their original documents, doing the payment, and as well as filling the status retention form. Or the candidate can also go for upgradation by reporting to the college and informing that they are going to upgrade without filling the status retention form. Or a candidate can opt for free exit and participate in the subsequent rounds. And if a candidate is not allotted any seat, is eligible to participate as usual in the second round. In the second round, if there is any candidate who is going to participate, will do the registration, and all the candidates will do the fresh choice filling, as the first round choice filling will become null and void. So in the second round, if a seat is allotted, the candidate, if satisfied, will report to the college, complete the admission procedure and fill the status retention form saying that he is satisfied with the seat. And if the candidate is willing to upgrade, will report to the college and inform that he is going for the upgradation without filling the status retention form and will participate in mop-up round. And any of the candidates who are not satisfied with the seat, they are going to forfeit the security deposit. And if the candidates who are not allotted any seat, they are going to participate in the mop-up round. As you can see, in the mop-up round 2, fresh registrations are possible and all the candidates must do the fresh choice filling. Here too, if a candidate is allotted a seat, they will be filling the status retention form and completing their admission procedure. And if they are not satisfied with the allotted seat, they will be out of counseling and there is no possibility that they can participate in the subsequent round, that is a stray vacancy round. And if the candidate is not allotted with a seat, they can participate, they only are eligible to participate in the stray vacancy round. So this is about how the counseling procedures will take place. So we understood how the counseling process takes place. Let's take a look at the seat allotment of the year 2023. So for that, you can visit www.hellomentor.in and access the data. Let's take a look at the Maharashtra state, how the seat allotment has happened in the last year. Let's select state Maharashtra, select the course type, clinical. Let's select the course. For our better understanding, let's take any of our courses of MD/MS. Let's go for general medicine. Select institute type, either you are looking for a government institute or a private institute. Select the quota, under government quota or management quota, or minority or the NRI quotas. And select the category which you belong to, either EWS, NT1, 2, 3. Let's take EWS. So by this, you can access the complete seat allotment data according to the last year. So when you click on this, you can get the detailed information about how the seat allotment happened in the 3 rounds of the last year's counseling. And you can select various branches for your reference. As I can see, I will be changing one of the branch and I will be selecting any other course too. Let's take anesthesiology. So this is how the seat allotment will happen. Let's take for reference another type of branch. Let's go for respiratory medicine. So this is how the seat allotment will happen. So through this you can get access to all the data, and for more information you can connect with us with the details mentioned in the description. So now let's continue with our counseling procedures and the other aspects of our counseling process. Now let's take a look at what are the bonds and penalties in the state of Maharashtra. So a candidate who is enrolled in the PG course either through All India quota or the NEET PG 2024 state quota is mandated to fulfill the junior residency tenure, and failure to complete this tenure, the candidate will be penalized with a amount of rupees 10 lakhs. And the candidate who is joining into any of the government or municipal corporation colleges for the PG course either through All India quota or the state quota will have to serve for a year, and failing to do will pay a penalty of rupees 50 lakhs. And a candidate resigning a seat from unaided private or minority medical college after the prescribed date will have to pay 3 years of course fee as penalty. So when we look at the stipend details, if any of the candidate who is allotted with any of the government institutes will receive the stipend of rupees 76,400 to 84,000. And if a candidate allotted with a seat in private institute will receive a stipend of rupees 64,000 to 70,000. So these stipend amounts will vary from college to college. Now let's take a look at the fee structure of the government college, private college, and as well as the management NRI quota seats. So if a candidate allotted with a clinical branch in the government seat will be paying a fee of rupees 1.03 lakhs per year. Under the private government seat will be paying a fee of 7.82 to 18.4 lakhs, and under the management quota 22.7 to 73.6 lakhs, and if under the management quota candidate is allotted into a minority seat will be paying a fee of rupees 9 lakhs, and coming to NRI quota the candidate will be paying a fee of 25.88 lakhs to 92 lakhs. So these are the fee structures in the various type of seats and colleges you are allotted with. As we had reached to the end of our session, let's take a look at the list of government and private and deemed colleges. So the list of government colleges is as follows. As you can see, these are the government colleges present in the state of Maharashtra. Now coming to the private colleges, the list is as follows. And the deemed colleges, the list is as follows. So this is the end of our Maharashtra State PG Counseling Simplified series. For more details, you can connect with us with the details mentioned in the description. Thank you for watching.